Hey, I got something good to talk about. Maybe we should start. Let's go.
Bobby Shades, Bridging Fears, Survival Scrolls. Let's go. Let's go. So, family, today's topic is bucket list. Let's go. Alright. So, family, yesterday I spoke about spiritual fitness. If you were okay with and at peace, so to speak, with all in your life, that you made peace with any enemies or people that have wronged you or you have wronged them, and they forgave you or whatnot. In the 12-step program, Alcoholics Anonymous, they have that, and where if you're really that bad, you have to write a list of people that you have wronged, and you have to go to them and apologize. That's part of the process of healing. So yesterday's topic was about spiritual fitness. If you were to leave this world, well, you never know when it's your time unless you know it's your time, right? So if it wasn't like a sudden death and you knew, okay, I'm going to leave in such and such a time, are you at peace with everything around you, even with God? And be like, you know what, God, I did a lot of wrong things, but I am still your child, and please forgive me. Allow me to enter your gates of heaven. Are you at peace with that? And for some of you who are questioning, where is that coming from? Bobby, are you telling us anything? No, I'm not trying to say anything behind that. That comes from the channel on YouTube, Active Self-Protection, hosted by John Correa. There's another gentleman and a woman who also assists in it, but it's John Correa's channel for the most part. And he shows various crimes around the world to be aware of your surroundings and just interacting with people and look for cues and things of that nature. Now, there are some instances where, the person is so evil, the group of individuals are so evil that they didn't even have a chance to, recently he had one on there of a young man who just shot a gentleman who was very compliant. He even gave him extra money. Here, take this. I don't know, no problems. And he still shot him in the back of the head. Man had no, he had no chance. So it got me to thinking about that, because he uses that terminology, spiritual fitness. So my question for today is bucket list. Now, I believe I've touched upon this topic once before, so we're gonna round robin it and go back to it and revisit it. Bucket list. Are you at peace with all that you've achieved in life? Now, that's a very hard question, because, for instance, if you're a parent, you may have one child that's all together. They're good. They're on point. They got it together. Then you have the other child that's doing the right thing, but they're floundering. And in your absence, if you were to leave, they may go down. There are some people that the reliance on their parent, even as independent as they claim they are, is very heavy. They love their parent. So, bucket list. Places you wanted to visit, loves you wanted to experience, person you wanted to be with, money you wanted to get, education you wanted to, whatever, or dream that you want to fulfill. Have you, let's go, I got this, there we go. Have you, are you at peace with your bucket list? My father would say, I'm like, well, Papi, are you at peace with it? He's like, what difference does it make? I'm dead already, so bucket list, no bucket list, I'm already gone. So, I did what I did, and this was, the life that was given to me, and this was the time period that was given to me. It is what it is. But there are some people that really are into the concept of wanting to achieve certain moments on this stage of life. Are you one of those? And what are they? And if you didn't think about it, will you now, as you're tuning into this channel, would you say, you know what, let me write down various things? You know, there was a movie, yes, I did visit this topic because I spoke about it, because I'm going to bring up a movie that I saw with Queen Latifah. She thought that she was going to die. So she took her 401k, she took like, I don't know, 200,000, 150,000. She went to go to the Alps or something like that, went to Switzerland, and went to Switzerland, met a guy, had a good time, and come to find out she wasn't gonna die. But it got her to, it pushed her, propelled her to say, you know what, let me try to fulfill some things on my bucket list, you know? How many people you tune in onto YouTube or something to that nature, and you'll see a 90-year-old jumping out of a plane to go skydiving because it was always their dream to go skydiving, you know? How many people, you know, 60, 70, I'm gonna get a black belt in XYZ, ABC. So, are you at peace with your bucket list? What can you do to try to achieve that? Is it money? Is money holding you back? Is it time? Is it responsibility? What are the factors that you can't achieve that bucket list? Now, there are some things that are by default, because of circumstances, one cannot fulfill. Because of responsibilities, because of blockages in their life. So, this is not a questioning / accusatory, well, why not? No. We all thump to our own beat of our lives. And there are people and circumstances that certain things cannot be, or they can be, but from a different, in a convoluted way. And you try to make the most. You try to make the most out of life. That's really it. You try to make the most out of life. You know. And that's going to bring up tomorrow's topic as well. Thank you. And it just makes you question and pause. What can I do to achieve this bucket list? Or will I ever achieve this bucket list? Or I'm good, I achieved my bucket list. Any one of the three, or all the above, you know? Kind of, sort of, kind of, sort of. Anyway, family, this one is not as long as my other ones. This is all I have for you today. Let us give thanks and praise that we are 6 feet above ground and not below, and that those in our inner circle are in the same vein. I am your gracious host, Mr. Bobby Shades, and this is Bridging Fairs. My energy is up, yet I'm tired as a mother. I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. But I don't know, for whatever reason, my energy is up, and that's a good thing. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your co-workers, tell your colleagues. Please do. Just say, listen, do you watch YouTube? You know, hey, I know this guy. If you're interested in hearing what he's got to say. That's it. No more, no less. It's free. You sign up YouTube, you give your name, you give your email, boom, you're on. And then you sign up and you listen to Mr. Bobby Shades and Bridging Fairs. And that's it in a nutshell. So, whatever you do, family, keep your head on a swivel. The streets are incredibly hot. Near where I work, there were two incidences. A shooting. I don't know if anyone was hit, but I remember my boss's boss came and said, guys, you know, I know you guys go over to that area, which is like a block and a half away, just be careful. And the other one was a 15-year-old, 16, surrounded by like 10 to 15 kids. And then, you know, they just started with him and they just slashed him for whatever reason. And, you know, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. I don't know. It's just unnecessary. So please keep your head on a swivel, family. Look around you. And that's all I have for you. Whatever you do today, if you want to make a statement, make it loud and proud. If silence is your statement, make it loud and proud, like the oxymoron, eyes wide shut. And whatever you do, family, my motto, my creed, my steed, my belief, stay lovely, stay sexy, but most of all, family, I am your gracious host, Mr. Bobby Shades. This is Bridging Fears. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe. I will see you guys in the next clip. See you soon.